I'm sure you all have been enjoying the AFCON, hosted by Morocco. So many games played, so many interesting moments, good results, bad results, depending on who you support. But there have been some funny moments in the AFCON history. Just 5 of them I want to share with you, just 5, that will make you laugh, cry, maybe laugh again. My name is China Ikoreman Acheru. I'm Nigeria's #1 storyteller. Now, looking at my top 5 AFCON funny moments, in number 5, there was the case of a certain Mauritanian striker known as Abubakar Kamara. He was listed by his country as AK-47. Guess what? He played 3 games, he scored no goal, yet he was nicknamed AK-47, a gun that could not fire. In 2013 AFCON, which Nigeria won, heated final Nigeria versus Burkina Faso. Now, Nigeria eventually won that game 1-0. Guess what? In his joy at winning, Vincent Eyama, Nigeria's goalkeeper, rushed to lift up the referee in celebration. He went down and the referee was just too heavy for him and he couldn't lift him up. When asked later, he said, "Look, it was the heat of the moment. I was just excited and I wanted to lift up the person nearest to me. It was the referee." I wonder what he was thinking. In number 3, I'll give it to the water baptism at the AFCON of 2023. Now, when a team loses a game or is knocked out of a tournament, players cry, coaches cry, people are consoled by their teammates or by the opposing team. But in the case of Mali in 2023 AFCON, there was a water baptism. Yes, Malian coach Eric Schell, after they got knocked out of the AFCON, he went down in pain, in agony, in disappointment, and a member of his staff actually baptized him. That was their own way to say, "Sorry for your loss, boss." It was a water baptism. In number 2, there was the flirt on camera known as Anselm Santos. Now, at the AFCON in 2023, just when we were all enjoying the game between Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal, it was a heated game again, and the Senegalese were knocked out shockingly by Cote d'Ivoire. Now, while the camera panned around the stadium showing excited fans, there was the flirt on camera. This man was trying to get the phone number from a lady. So he leaned towards her and his lips moved in the form of, because he had his phone, "Can I have your number?" And she leaned away and said no. He leaned towards her again. She leaned away and said no. And that was the most popular video of that AFCON. Well, eventually Anselm had to apologize to his wife, his children, to the woman, to the world, to me, to you, for that show of shame. Imagine watching a football game, want to get somebody's number, you're trying to harass her. But of course, that was the heat of the moment, and that's what he said. It was the heat of the moment. He didn't mean it. He did not mean it. In number 1, I call it the great heist at the AFCON. AFCON 2022, the game between Tunisia and Burkina Faso, it was actually the pre-game press conference. Have you been to those press conferences before? Now, the media are all seated, the cameras are all set, the coaches and the captains of the teams are all set to answer questions. Then all of a sudden, a man walked in and starts grabbing the microphones, put them in his bag and runs away. He runs away with those microphones. Guess what happened? CAF had spent so much money on the AFCON, but they could not pay the man they hired the mics from. And he had waited for his money to come out. No money was paid. So he went and got his mics back. 5 funny moments on the AFCON. Do you have one that I didn't talk about? Do you want them in a different order? Let me know in the comment section. My name is China Acheru. I'm just here to tell you stories.